Welcome to Comic Construction. Today I'm doing a construction review and story overview of Initial D Volume 6 by Shuichi Shigeno, published by Kodansha. It was released on June 3rd, 2025. This book is slightly oversized for manga at roughly 5 3/4 by 8 3/16 inches. The cover is a thinner stock than I would like. I feel like it could be a tiny bit thicker. And it has a coating on it. Not quite soft touch, but in that ballpark again. And then there is a UV coating on the car, making it very shiny, but only in the right light. In the store, I did not even notice that. We'll go ahead and look at the binding now. It is a perfect bounce soft cover. But it is a 2-in-1 volume, so it has 430 plus pages. So it has a nice flex to the spine, similar to a DC compendium. You do get a couple of color pages. In this volume, it's literally 2. And these are printed on a semi-gloss, nice thick sheet. And they're both illustrations of the series protagonist, Takumi Fujiwara. The rest of the book is printed in black and white on an uncoated sheet that's similar to newsprint. Pretty standard for what you get in most US manga releases. Now, talking about the story, Initial D is a combination of story types. On the one hand, it is very heavily about racing, specifically mountain racing in the 90s. And Shigeno really excels at that sort of work. We'll get to some of that in a sec. But it is also a coming-of-age story, right? It's about a young man discovering what his passion is in life, like forming relationships. A lot of young people making very poor decisions that will frustrate you as you're reading it, but if you think about what it's like to be young and inexperienced, you can understand these decisions. One of my favorite things about this manga is the feel of speed during the race sequences. Like, there's so much energy that it forces you to read faster. I absolutely love that. This is one of my favorite manga of all time. And if Kodansha decided to start putting these out in perfect editions as soon as the soft covers were out, in nice hardcover editions, I would buy them all over again with no hesitation. One really cool thing that I like that Kodansha did here is they kept the original Japanese sound effects and also gave you the English translation just as a second piece of art. It's really nice. This is an amazing book, and I highly recommend it to anybody that's interested in graphic storytelling, slice of life type stories. You know, it's not just for manga people. It's definitely not like a typical shonen or anything like that. It is its own sort of story. And if you enjoy just exciting stories or stories with deep personal like growth, like this book has something for you. Thanks for checking out my video. If you find this video helpful, like it and share it with a friend. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.